Have you ever had that uncomfortable feeling that no matter how hard you try, it never seems to be enough? That opportunities are rare, money is always tight, and luck only seems to smile on others? Or, on the other hand, do you tend to see the glass half full, believing that there are always resources available, that new doors can open, and that someone else's success doesn't mean your failure? This way of seeing the world, my friends, is our mindset, and it might be the very key that opens, or closes, the doors to our prosperity. Not just financial prosperity, but life prosperity. When we talk about our relationship with money, opportunities, and life in general, we usually operate from two main perspectives. Scarcity mindset, like wearing glasses that only see what's missing, what's limited, the danger of loss. Abundance mindset, like wearing lenses that amplify possibilities, focusing on what already exists and what can be created. The key shift is realizing that this mindset is not just a reflection of our outer reality, it actively creates it. How? Let's dig deeper. Those who operate primarily from a scarcity mindset see the world as a zero-sum game, like a pizza with a limited number of slices. If someone takes a bigger piece, there's less left for me. The core belief is that resources, money, opportunities, love, recognition, are limited and hard to come by. How does this show up in daily life? Constant fear, fear of losing your job, not having enough money, being betrayed. Difficulty sharing, whether it's knowledge, time, or resources. The logic is, if I give, there won't be enough for me. Envy and comparison. Someone else's success is seen as a threat or as something that reduces your own chances. Focus on problems and lack. The inner dialogue is always about what's missing, what went wrong, or what might go wrong. Excessive competition and little collaboration. It's every person for themselves. Resistance to risk. Fear of losing the little you have keeps you from trying new things that could bring more. Short-term thinking. Difficulty investing time or money in something that will only pay off in the future. It's like constantly living in survival mode, always on defense, with the handbrake on, even when your external situation isn't that bad. The focus is always on what might be lost. Now let's look at the other side, the abundance mindset. People who cultivate this mentality believe the universe is generous, that there's enough for everyone, and that new opportunities are always being created. It's not about being naive or ignoring difficulties, but about having a fundamental trust in life and in oneself. How does this show up? Optimism and focus on solutions. When faced with a problem, the question is, how can we solve this, instead of, this won't work. Gratitude, genuine appreciation for what one already has, which creates a feeling of internal wealth. Collaboration and celebrating others' success. Another person's success is seen as inspiration and proof that it's possible. There's a win-win mentality. Generosity. It's easy to share time, knowledge, and resources because you trust in the flow. The more you give, the more you receive, in different ways. Openness to new things and calculated risks. Mistakes are seen as learning, and new experiences as opportunities to grow. Long-term thinking. Willingness to plant today, even if the harvest takes time. It's about living with a sense of expansion and possibility, with the windows and doors of the mind open to what life has to offer. The focus is on what can be gained and created. Now, the crucial part, how can a scarcity mindset actually block your prosperity? Think about it. If you believe there are no opportunities, you stop looking or fail to notice them when they show up. If you're afraid to take risks, you avoid innovative projects or investments that could bring great returns. If you don't share your ideas or knowledge for fear someone might steal them, you miss out on collaboration, creating something bigger together, and being recognized. If you only focus on what's missing, your energy drops, your creativity shrinks, and you might make poor financial decisions based on panic. In relationships, scarcity of love, trust can lead to jealousy, possessiveness, and pushing people away. A scarcity mindset becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Your thoughts and fears shape your actions or inactions, which then produce results that reinforce your original belief that there isn't enough. It's a cycle that keeps you stuck. But here's the great news. Your mindset isn't fixed. You can train it. So how can you start cultivating a more abundant mindset in your daily life? Practical tips for abundance. Practice detailed gratitude. Every day, take a moment to list 3 to 5 things you're genuinely grateful for. It doesn't have to be grand. Your health, a friend, a good meal, morning sunlight. The more specific, the better. This trains your brain to focus on what you have, not what you lack. Reframe scarcity thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking, "I'll never have enough money," or "there are no good opportunities for me," stop and question it. Ask, is this the only way to see it? What evidence do I have? How can I reframe this in a more positive and proactive way? Example, I'm learning how to manage my money and create new income streams. Celebrate, genuinely, other people's success. When someone achieves something you also want, instead of feeling envy, a scarcity signal, train yourself to feel admiration and inspiration. Think, how amazing! If they did it, it means it's possible, and I can find my own path too. The power of giving, even when you feel you have little. Generosity is a powerful antidote to scarcity. Give a bit of your time to a cause, share knowledge, help a colleague, offer a sincere compliment. When you give, even a little, you send a message to yourself and the universe that you trust the flow and have something of value to offer. Focus on solutions, learning, and growth. When faced with a challenge, instead of drowning in the problem, lack of solutions, ask, what can I learn here? What's the next small step I can take to move forward? Adopting a growth mindset, like Carol Dweck's, is essential for abundance. It's important to understand, cultivating an abundance mindset doesn't mean ignoring real-life challenges or living in a fantasy. People do face real material difficulties, but the abundance mindset is, above all, an inner state, a way of relating to the world and to yourself that focuses on sufficiency, potential, gratitude, and possibility, even amid external limitations. It's about being resourceful, collaborative, and optimistic. And paradoxically, that inner state often opens the doors to greater external prosperity, whether financial, emotional, relational, or spiritual. And you, lately, have your thoughts been vibrating more in the frequency of lack or abundance? Which of these practical exercises are you most motivated to try to start shifting your mindset and your life? Remember, the way you see the world is, in large part, the world you end up creating for yourself. Share with us in the comments what your biggest challenge or insight is around this topic. If this talk about the power of your mindset inspired you to pursue more abundance, give this video a like, share it with someone who needs this message, and subscribe to the channel. Wishing you lots of abundance and goodness. See you next time.